Hey guys, thanks for coming out. I really appreciate it coming out to the second Rugby Showcase, and we just really want to give back to you guys, the next generation of American players, and give you an opportunity to showcase your talents in front of MLR scouts. There's going to be a bunch of different teams coming through both days, and so we're really excited. Really, this is an opportunity for you guys to push yourself.
We have all been in a similar situation to you are now. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So whether it goes well or badly today, you have something to focus on tomorrow. Today is testing, so that's the chance to catch the eye. Tomorrow is the scrubbing. That's where you deliver your message, okay?
This is what counts, right? You came here for a reason, show up. That's enough said. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, right? Come do what you came to do, right? Show us what you got. You got this opportunity, it's a really good one. Don't waste it. Let's see what you got, boys.
Morning, how you doing?
Morning, good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you. Teixeira, T-E-I-X.
What's up? I'm Luke Teixeira. I'm 21 years old. I'm from Johannesburg, South Africa. I'm an outside centre or centre in general, and I currently play for the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. So up to date, I wasn't always the best player. Football or soccer used to be my main sport, and then I got to about 16, 17, lucky enough to get a great coach, Kennedy Timber Hall of Famer. He kind of gave me a shot when I was 16 to play for the first 15 side at high school level. And then I really got into it a lot more, so I played 2 years of first 15, loved every second of it, and then got to the point of what I want to do afterwards, and I decided to come across the States, play a bit more rugby this side, and just take it how it comes, and got some opportunities, played some All-Stars. So I got some connections, and people reached out to me, the showcase reached out to me, and just offered me an opportunity to come through for it. So I was like, can't really pass something like this up. Let's see what I can do, what I can show. And I said, this is worth the shot. Maybe I'll get a career out of it, we'll find out.
Efe?
Yep.
Outside right?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Okay, there you go, Efe. Thank you.
All right, my name is Efe Ovier. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I played rugby at Bethel University after transferring from Northern Illinois University. While I was down there, COVID hit. We were all sent home. Everything was shut down, of course, and at that point, I was pretty much done with sport. I was like, I'm hanging the cleats up. I wasn't working out, I wasn't training, and so now I'm really back to a place, or better than I was before, so I'm just excited to be back on the pitch and hopefully just show the potential I have and what I can do and just pick back up where I left off before COVID hit, really. So that's really the motivation and the inspiration behind that, and just to show, people back home, like, you're gonna endure tough times and you may wanna quit, you may wanna give up, but you just need to find that spark and then you'll really pick it back up.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yaboa.
Why? Okay.
My name is Michael Yaboa. I play wing and fullback. I play for Notre Dame College Falcons. My rugby journey, it's been a long journey. I started out playing JUCO at Monroe College in New York. At first, I wasn't going to play rugby, but one of my roommates came to me and was like, let's go play rugby. I just tried out for the JUCO football team. And I was like, I don't play rugby. Like, I'm waiting for football results. So I was like, I'm gonna go try it out, see how it is. I went to go try it out, and I just fell in love with rugby after that. And I kept playing. I got a scholarship to go to Notre Dame College from Coach Fox. Ever since then, I just started playing rugby. It's been a journey. Now I'm at the showcase, trying to get drafted or make it big, go overseas. My main skills is footwork, speed, and agility. That's what I specialize in. How fast? You're probably gonna see a 4.46.
Here we are on the opening day of the showcase, and first up is the 40-yard dash. So last year we saw a lot of guys impressed with this station. One in particular, Caleb Strauss, got signed by Austin Gilgronis when he ran a 4.91. I think today we can top that. Looking to see a lot of guys get below that 5-second marker, put their hand up for selection.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's challenging, man. It's challenging, but it feels good to be out here, man. It's a blessing, it's opportunity.
Oh, it's been good so far. Meeting some people, getting into the 40 meter. Obviously, it's just getting into it. Had a good warm up and ran it 2 times. Second time a bit better. So just getting into the drills, getting into the competitions, but enjoying it so far and hoping I can improve upon the next few drills coming up.
Yeah, everything is good. It's my first time out here. Just did the 40. Ready to do it again.
Any guys here that are worrying you?
Nah. I'm confident in myself. I'm gonna back myself up today. Where I come from, it's football or basketball. Yeah, rugby is like, I heard of rugby, but I just never pictured me playing it, you know? Like I just looked at rugby like, oh, it's cool, like, yeah. But overall, I was looking football straight, but rugby came, it was an opportunity. I'm like, oh wow, like I could go far with this, it's fun. The people I meet, the places I've traveled to I'm beyond grateful for it, you know? Back at home, nobody plays rugby. Like, literally nobody. Like, when I go back home, it's like I go to the field and I have to practice by myself, throwing the ball into the goalpost because nobody else in my hood plays rugby at all. It's like football. I mean, we'll play football a little bit. I'll pass it to them. I'll try to teach them. I actually got one of my boys to start playing rugby at school, but yeah, he's done. The streets is tough, man. It's like, you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Like, you want to be in the streets or you want to be in the books, and then it's like, you got friends that will guide you the right way, and you got friends that won't guide you the right way. Like, when I was younger, I used to always get in trouble, and then I'm like, my mom would be like sad, and I'm like, I can't keep doing this, you know? So I started growing up around high school. I'm like, all right, I gotta stop playing with my life. I gotta start taking things serious. Even my counselors was telling me I wouldn't be nothing. Like, some teachers was calling me failures. It was just like, it's crazy what teachers actually tell you. You'll still remember it till this day. Like, I still remember him. I'm not gonna mention his name, but he said I would never go to college and none of that, but I accomplished a lot so far. So last season, 15th season, September, I was getting ready to play. We just played Davenport. My roommate's mother died 2 weeks before my mother died. So then we took like the whole season off after that. It was just hard. Like, it was back-to-back losses. Like, my mom was my world. I got her on my chain right here, as you can see. Yeah, I played for her. Like, she only seen me play once, and that was football. She was supposed to come my senior night, but obviously she couldn't come because of, she passed away of breast cancer. She was battling it for 10 years. So she fought a good fight. You know, I'm here to play for her. I'm living through her. I visit her grave almost every day. You know, it's like a hard loss. And now it's just me and my sisters. And she would be happy to see me right here in this position, you know, because where I come from, not a lot of people make it out, you know. The environment is just like the streets, you know, so she see me go to college, she see me do something with my life, she was happy, I was getting ready to graduate, and then, yeah. So I know she's watching over me though, for sure, you know. I always dream about her, so she's with me.
Way to go. Get around, get around, get around.
The second event for the boys today is the L drill, which tests your agility and your ability to move around the field. As you can see, they get off the line, round the cone, change your direction, about being explosive, but also change your direction, that speed to get back in a line that you see so often in attack and defence in rugby.
Javier Luong. I play as scrum half, and I play for Wayne State Rugby, and that's in Wayne, Nebraska.
Xavier?
Javier.
Javier.
Yeah.
All right, Javier, thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Sure.
In high school, I was introduced from a good friend of mine in freshman year, so 9th grade. We were in the weight room, and he said, why don't you come and just play this game? And then I was like, what game? And then he said, rugby. I was like, rugby? What's that? You know? So I was like, all right. So then I gave it a try freshman year, and from then on, I just loved the whole sport. And it's just, it like made me feel accepted, because back then I was like a chubby boy and I would get tired every time I run. Being that chubby then, and then being like told that I'm not good because I'm that size and that I can't move, I've changed myself, and then I wanted to like improve my skills, fitness, and everything else. So now, look at me, like I'm skinny boy now, you know? So I feel good.
There it is. Yeah. Plant to the middle. Let's go! There you go.
Hi, my name is Lucas Gramlich. I'm a lock. I currently play for the American Raptors from the Bay Area, California. I finished my last year of football at UCLA in December. A bowl game got canceled because of COVID. I was just like, done with football, no more football. I just want to get my degree and leave and move on to the next thing. 5 weeks left of class, so February, met some rugby boys from UCLA on a party bus in San Diego. I feel like it's a very rugby way to meet rugby people is a party bus. And they're like, come out to play. 3 days of practice, played 80 minutes that weekend. And then just been playing ever since. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know what the events are.
Yeah. It's just you, me, and the odds. We stuck together with 2 peas in a pod. You got the bad hand, I'm dancing in the cards. We'll never be separated till we see in the gods. We've been low together, high forever. As long as we go together, we'll die whenever. Like, couldn't let the darkness try you ever. Truth in my word, you I lie to never. And it's a little too hard. Your eyes when it's your I be leading the charge. I was still fighting for your tomorrow. Yeah, even with a lot folder in the time zones, to find my way to you with my eyes closed. There's nothing between us. Go to Mars and Venus, stand in front of every one of them rocks.
Get it up, go. Don't touch it, Patty. Yes, go, Lucas. Yes.
Awesome. There we go.
There
we go, Lucas.
One shot.
Great work.
Thank you.
Come on. Find the rhythm.
Yeah, let's go. Let me be your shield. Let me be your shield. Let me be your shield. Let me be your
7,
shield.
8, 9. Come on. 10. Go. 11.
Let me be your
12.
shield. Let me be your shield.
13. 14. Come on. Keep going. 15. 16. You got it. Keep going.
20. Come on.
Keep going. 17. 18.
Come on, let's go.
Come on, Greg. Come on.
Big man.
19. Come on. Push it.
You got more.
Push it. Come on.
Up.
Keep going.
Get up.
You have it. We're not
Oh,
going
fuck.
Yeah, nice.
Greg Janowick, I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I'm a second row, and I play for the University of Tennessee. I started playing sophomore year of high school when I was approached by one of my friend's dads. He said he was starting a club. And at the time, I was the chubby offensive lineman kid. I think I was like 6'2", 240. And he piqued my interest when he said, I get to run the rock, I get to run the ball, I get to tackle, I get to score. So I said, all right, I mean, that's really all you gotta say. And I showed up to the first practice, and there were 6 guys there, and I was like checking my phone to see if I was like an hour early, but that's like the numbers we had, and I think that's like how most high school club rugby sports go here. I think it started with every kid's got that childhood dream of like playing pro sports, but at a certain point in college, I think it switched. It was like, I'm not doing it for me anymore. I'm not doing it for me go pro or anything, but there's been a lot of people who have paved the path for me. Parents, college teammates, college coaches, teachers. The list just goes on and on of people who have provided the resources to me to make it here.
Those of you who have not run a bronco, okay, it's going to be from the goal line to the blue, back to the goal line to the green, back to the goal line to the red, and you come back. That's 1. You do 5 continuously. A good time is sub 5.
Okay, be honest with yourself, honest with your teammates, get to the line, get on with it. Okay? This is a fucking hard out sprint. It's a horrible event. You are going to feel minging. Because rugby is about going to a dark place and living there. Okay? Getting comfortable, being uncomfortable. This is what this is all about, okay? So don't fucking pace yourself, boys. Get out the blocks, go hard as you can, and hold on for fucking dear life.
You're gonna want the lactic acid is gonna start to build up. Your body's gonna want to shut down. Oxygen reverses all that. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Your teammates here on the line, guys, hype them up, give them something. Okay? If you don't know each other's names, quick, know each other's names, so you shout them out. You guys know each other's names? Give them some motivation, gas them up, help them out. Hold on.
5, 4, 3, 2, go. The world gets a little too hard. Wipe your eyes, put away your sorrow. When it's war, I'll be leading the charge, and I'll be still fighting for you tomorrow. Yeah, even with a blindfold or in different time zones, could find my way to you with my eyes closed. There's nothing between us. Go to Mars or Venus, stand in front of every one of them rocks they slinging and be your shield.
Your shield, yeah. In the fiercest battle, I'll defend you.
I'll defend you
from all these arrows, and the sword I will keep you from danger. Let me be your shield.
Yeah, let's go. Let me be your shield, let me be your shield. Let me be your shield, let me be your shield.
All your friends are out partying, you're at home watching film. Remember that. 240, 241, 242. Why are you here? Start thinking about that.
I don't want to say their names, but I'll just say like it was like friends, coaches, and even family members, because they didn't believe in me. It brought me down, but I just wanted to switch that because I was sick and tired of like being told that so many times. So then I just went outside, and then I just dedicated like my hard work and my body into rugby. For me, it's my dream to be in the pro leagues, and then also to make my family proud. But that's a hard thing. But I don't care, because I'm gonna still work as hard as I can, and then I will try and make my family smile.
1, 2, 3, let's go! Yeah, back up! Let's go! Last one! Use that long stride, 105! Use that long stride! 2 minutes 30!
It's good speed, you're ahead of the curve. Keep that pace, you're laughing. Keep that pace, you're laughing. It's good. You're ahead of the curve, you're ahead of the curve.
All those extra gym sessions, boys, those late night practices, let's go! They work for nothing. We need to prepare. We need to show what we got, let's go! Turn it up! Let's go, boys! Come on, let's go, Alex. 1, 2, 3, yeah!
Yeah, you're good. You're looking at 55 split.
Let's go,
Get to the end of this one and it's downhill, baby. Let's go. Come on, boys. Push it. Push it. Come on, keep going, keep going. Don't give in, don't give in. 3:30, let's go. We've got one more to go. Burn it, baby. Let's see a fucking record time. Let's go.
Altitude is a bitch, sorry, pardon my French. I feel pretty good after I laid in the grass, but I'm a bit better. Yeah, like a 7, 8. Done track for a while, long distance guy, yeah.
Let's go, let's keep working. Come on. Yeah, so I can bring it in for the green. Don't let them catch you, let's go. Here. Come on now, we're almost done with the fourth. 1, 2, 3, We're almost done with the fourth. Let's go, turn this quarter hard. Last one right here for you. 1, 2, 3.
My name's Isaiah Hunter, played Fresno State Rugby. Currently playing 15, fullback, of course, and actually just graduated from Fresno State as well. I've been playing, obviously, since high school and then dribbled on into college. I just graduated, so about almost 10 years. Obviously, I'm not the biggest guy, but I am definitely a vocal, and I'm definitely a bruiser. Yeah, it's tense out there. Like we had some people walk in, and I was, you know, like I'm pretty chill out, and I like to say hi to everybody. So, but it's all tense. You could tell they're just like, all right, these are my opponents this weekend. It's like I get that, but also we could be your comrades as well. So,
honestly, I'm beat, but feel good. Not a bad time. Oh,
big boy. There you go, big man.
By far the hardest thing you do in rugby. Still getting out of football shape and into rugby shape. 6:15. Things like 15, 20 seconds better than my last time I did it. So progress, but not where I want to be.
the elevation is making it difficult.
Bronco, it sucks, but it really helps us mentally, physically, and teamwork. Just team. Oh, it's a good effort.
Good shit.
It's just way to keep pushing it.
Fucking altitude.
It is.
Gas so fast.
Honestly, it's just the mental toughness. Like we have the fitness. We know it. We all have been working day and night, running these sprints, and you know, keeping our energies up. So it's really the mental toughness. So some of the guys that got the faster times were just ready to just kill it. And not saying that not everybody was here to kill it. It's just some just weren't as prepared. So definitely mental toughness though.
So I'm Matt Walsh with Splish Natural Sport. We are a wellness-driven CBD company with the goal and intention to help athletes recover from their workout, from their game. These are great products to have. They're great products to keep in your gym bag. You know, when you're done at the gym working out, these are phenomenal to take with you. The beauty too is 100% natural, all plant-based products. There are no artificial ingredients at all. We don't hide any of what we put in it. We're very, very transparent. And again, we're Splish Natural Sports.
Why didn't you guys give that to us before we started running?
Well, you should have come over. We've been here.
Yeah. Because we wanted the full effect.
Yeah, there you go.
Business.
Slower or faster?
In bed, man. In bed, man.
So first, thanks for having me, and thanks to Brownie and Bez and Foes and everybody else that's involved in this, because this is pretty awesome. As Mike mentioned, I got kind of lucky that I played for a really reputable high school program in Xavier, and so I was kind of always at these tournaments that people were paying attention to with eyes on, and as the game has grown, there's more players everywhere, like yourselves, from all these different places around the country. It can be really frustrating to feel like no matter how hard you step on the gas, you're just not getting any traction as far as people seeing you go. It's so important that you've made that commitment to come here, because this is an environment where all eyes are on you guys. I hope you have a blast this weekend, because most importantly, no matter what, this game is fun, fellas, and I hope you enjoy every freaking minute of it, because it doesn't last long, I can promise you that.
This kind of stuff, when Peaches and I were playing, when we were in college, when we were in high school, this stuff didn't happen. You're lucky to get, a phone call from someone, whether it's an age grade national team or, even just a club coach that can see you and say, hey, you got a bit of promise. The spot that you guys are in and the chance that you have to be that next person, to be that Mike Petrie, Todd Clever, Gary Hine, Zach Test, whoever it may be, is the best position you have. Like I said, you're here for a reason. Just do what you know how to do. So, best of luck. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have, especially in the forwards group. My boy Davey's got the backs. So, just know that the cats are out here watching you guys, and we're ready to see what you got. So, best of luck, boys.
Looking forward to most. I would say carrying the ball. Like, I'm a big guy. Once I get moving, difficult to stop. Defense, definitely a brave defender, not afraid to get in someone's face, not afraid to put my hands on the ball. I mean, one-on-one contact a little bit. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. Feel pretty good. I'm excited, a little amped up.
Carry, body high.
Dominant tackles, especially like pick and go tackles, like when you're close to the try line and you're like constantly just hitting them and knocking them back. That's my favorite part of the game.
2-1. Ready, up. Harry.
Yeah, great carry. Keep full work. Yes. There's no lack of effort or aggression. That was a good thing. That was pretty hard to pick amongst. You know, some guys again just ran their technique around ball carry, using a lot more footwork than others, getting north-south, nice and square in the carry. A couple of guys really stood out to me. So yeah, I think the coaches around here too looked at that. So yeah, and there's some big shots going around. So that was good to see. And just yeah, it was really good day. I really enjoyed it.
I know you have the bronco this morning, you have the testing, so let's not try and go for the big one to start off with, okay? Just kind of get warmed up, get set into it. Does that make sense? Yes, sir. And then 10.
So my name is Wayne Ngubane. I play scrum half. I'm currently with Old Glory under 23 side. I'm from South Africa. I'm quite a late bloomer in terms of rugby, so I actually started playing in high school when I was 15 years old. From that moment, as soon as I touched that rugby ball, pretty much put like all my sports that I was good at before behind. So out of high school, got signed to Cheetahs Rugby Union, which is in Bloemfontein. Got fortunate enough to be invited to the SA under 20 camp, so I know what the high level is like in terms of the top of the crop. So my motivation, I would say, is definitely my family and my support system throughout my journey. They've always believed in me, especially when, for example, like being signed and then you lose your contract, you think that like that's the end of the world, especially as youngsters. Added motivation is like, I would like to one day also inspire other guys, just to show that it doesn't matter if you don't make it now, you just have to wait for the right moment, right opportunity. I like to put it in 3 words. It's basically God, family, rugby. So that's my motto, and that's what I live by.
And then centers and back 3, you're going to be in the passing gauntlet. First thing we're looking for is, are you catching early? Are you catching open with your hips? Are you catching across your body? Are you catching here close? Ideally, we're catching early. We have our hips open, right? Our face is pointing towards the ball, okay? And then after we catch, ideally, it's catch, my head snaps, and then with that step, my shoulders, and then my hands finish, and then I finish at my target. Long arm finish. That's what's going to give you the best.
I'm really excited to be a part of this event because this is the group of guys I want to work with. These are young American players who are trying to crack it into the next level. They're determined. They have drive. They have grit. Some good personalities out here. But we want to try and put these guys in an environment to showcase what they have, and that's why this is a showcase and not a combine, right? We want to put them in positions to show us what they have, but also be able to learn. It's another chance for these guys to again show what they have. And a lot of these guys, like myself at one time, and partially still myself, I have jobs outside of rugby, and that's just what it means to be an American rugby player. You have to have other forms of income, and you got to do it for the love of it. No one's getting paid enough to just sit back and chill, right? So it's a pretty special culture, and that's why Major League Rugby attracts a lot of these foreign players, and they want to stay because they see the heart that we play with.
As this guy, what I want you to do, I want you to go here, and I want you to finish that pass. I want to end up on the other side of Donnie here and block him off. Okay?
It was great. Good vibe. Got a lot of guys coaching each other. Coaches really had some knowledge. Just coming from where I'm coming from in Cali, the knowledge here was just, oh my God, I've learned so much. It's like just putting it in words though. So like taking this back to my club and just, growing from here.
HP on me, HP on 3, 1, 2, 3. HP!
Wake up every morning with drive. Being on the grind, know I had to survive. We had to win. Started from the dirt and the rubble. I had to be the needle that was popping your bubble. Letting the air out. Walking with a clear route. How we gon' rise today? I'm making mine today. Go make
Hi guys, I'm the Deputy Commissioner of Major League Rugby. What I would love to see in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, is any one of you guys walk up to me at a match and say, hey, you might not remember me, but I was at the Combine in Colorado and now I'm playing for a Major League Rugby team. Leave it all out on the field and walk away with your head high. If you've done everything you can today, you can walk away with your head high if things go great, things go in a different direction. But if you do it all today, you've done what you can. So leave it all out there.
It'd be unbelievable. I don't know what other words to put it in, but it'd be unbelievable I know it'd be a good feeling for them to know that I've achieved my dream.
This is just my dream now, my happiness. It's no, it's no pressure behind it. Like, I'm here to have fun and just give all I got. And if it doesn't work out, if I don't get signed, I'm okay with that. But I just had to come back here as my redemption and show myself that I could do it, to prove to myself that this is where I was supposed to be.
It would be an honor. Like, I've worked day in and day out with myself, and I tried to get my good friend, my brother, to come with me so he can participate here too, but he didn't wanted to. But I didn't mind that because I'm gonna show him that I can do it, so he can do it too. So yeah.
I believe that when the time is right, in the book of Isaiah it says when the time is right, the Lord will make it happen, and that's really what's, this so far my journey has been. So I'm just waiting for that moment, waiting for the opportunity, and hopefully this might be it.
Yeah, I'm confident. I'm very confident. I hope, God willing, not to be cocky, but God willing, I'll get drafted and showcase my talent on the team and work hard, dedicate myself, and see where life takes me.
Do you feel like tomorrow's your time?
It has to be. Still other way.
All right, move on. Keep going, keep going. Move the ball.
Come on.
Yeah. Hey, left. Go left, stay left, stay left. It's ours. Come on. Go. Take him out. Take him out. Hey, left. Up. Hey.
Almost had a try, but I messed up. But our team, we kept our composure. We just got to limit the mistakes. The intensity it was up there, but the altitude, first time playing in Colorado, is different.
It felt good to be out there. Obviously, it's a new system. We're playing with new people I've never even met before, so it's also getting through that kind of learning phase. But I enjoyed it. I love being out here. I love showing what I can do, and hopefully there's more to come today.
My dad, he was studying in South Africa. He was in an MBA at the time and got the opportunity to come across to an American university for an exchange program. Loved studying in America, so when he got back, he said that he wanted to have his kids also study in America, at least for university. Beyond lucky, I had a great relationship with my father. I know some people don't really get that opportunity. It's not really a given. Lucky enough, I've always been close with him. Sadly, he passed away about 2 years ago in 2020. But I put in my bio, he was the first person to encourage me to play. He was always critiquing me, helping me get better. Even when I was playing under 14, 15 B side, I wasn't always the best player, like I said. But he was there every single game, unwavering, taking photos. He was a big photographer. So he was kind of the pushing, or the person behind me, always encouraging me to go further and always giving me that confidence that sometimes I didn't even have. So that's kind of what it started with, and then it came across to coming to the States. And I was always skeptical, is this the right decision for me? And you always reassured me, this is what you got to do. This is something that can, even if it's not playing rugby further on, it's just about getting an education here outside South Africa and always going back if you want to, or staying in the States. And now I used to play for myself, basically, play for my team. And now I still do that, but now I've also played for him since he's passed away. He's always someone that I always rely on or think about. Even if he's not with me physically, I always know he's there non-stop. So always loved him, grateful to have had him in my life, and still going to have him.
It's good. We're playing a very fast, open game, so the ball's been moved around a lot, which is what we want. We want to see these guys in space moving the ball around. You know, there's been guys who are standing up already. I think 40 controlled the game really well in the first 15 minutes. At 10, I think people have his eye on him, and Tucker at 3. He's been impressive throughout the whole camp, so they've really stepped up to the challenge. And you can see we're throwing the ball around, which is good. Halfbacks are really showing off.
I need some more fitness, I think, but I think it's also due to the heat too. But I feel like I did okay, but not well.
Yeah, feeling good. Good to be back in the fold. Been a year off since I played, last with the Free Jacks, and just trying to find my way back in.
I mean, it was a blast. It was kind of a relief. Everyone was amped up, ready to get out there and finally play a game. I was excited to get out there and represent Tennessee. Contact, very intense, very intense. I mean, like, he picks 100 best players in the country. Like, that's what you're gonna get.
Oh yeah, go with him! Oh yeah!
Exactly, you called it every single time.
Good stuff, baby. That was sweet. Get back! Get back!
Yeah, that's mine. I got you bronco. C67.
Come on, Greg.
Don't look at me.
You got this.
It's happened before.
Yeah.
Does it just keep starting?
All right.
Yeah. Let's get the blood off your...
Yeah, backs have been good. I mean, we've definitely probably picked out, 5 or 6 guys that really could step into an MLR squad and be, good contributors and kind of work themselves, into rosters. Probably about a dozen other guys that would be great fits for a lot of the academy teams that the MLR teams are starting to put together. So I would say just in terms of the backs, there's probably a good 20 guys that we think we could be good fits into MLR systems and really do well with the kind of everyday high-level training academies. And then in terms of the forwards, probably the same thing. I'd say there's a good 5 to 10 dudes that are real big, real physical, and could really hold their own going into a professional level setup. And it would kind of just be how quickly they can start to grasp the high level terminology and the amount of line outs and calls that the professional level has. So getting them into those academies, getting them into those sides to kind of be in that everyday world, I think we could really find a good 20 to 30 people out here that could possibly find themselves in MLR programs here in the next couple of years.
It's always hard to know. Even when I got selected the first time, I wasn't 100% sure. So, continuously talking to coaches and really well-known players is always a boost to the confidence. But you never know until you know. So, fingers crossed, and we'll pray for the best.
Got a year left at GCU. I'm looking to come back and hopefully get along with Legion. Been playing with their academy side, so to get in there would just be a true privilege and honor.
It really gives you a good idea of what the American rugby scene has to offer. There's a lot of top tier athletes, elite physicality coming in here, so that's amazing to play against because at some point you have to be ready for that. So it's nice to get a run with this kind of intensity.
There's always a chance. I don't want to seem cocky or anything like that, but there's always a chance for everybody. So love to see what opportunities are coming my way if there are any.
Yesterday and today's, I showed out, showed my skills. I proved a lot of people wrong. They're saying I'm too small to play the position I want to play, but hey, I'm proving them wrong right now. I'm pretty confident, yeah. I like my chances. I think the tape will show for itself. I'll let my play speak for itself too.
Hey guys, great energy today. I think you guys really showed out today and you really put your best foot forward. So I just want to appreciate you guys. This is part about rugby, to be able to make friendships forever from doing this and these type of trips. So hopefully you found it very valuable and worthwhile. So I just appreciate you guys coming out.
Yeah, Mike!
Hey, watch the go Rugby Showcase on 3.
1, 2, 3!
Rugby Showcase!
With the first pick of the 2022 Major League Rugby Collegiate Draft, presented by Newarka Labs, the Dallas Jackals select Sam Gala of the University of California, Berkeley. With the 18th pick of the 2022 Major League Rugby Collegiate Draft, the Utah Warriors select Gregory Janowick of the University of Tennessee.
He won the SCRC championship in 2019, and he grew up playing football, but he got that rugby bug, which we all get and love.
He did, and I spoke earlier about this already, but their GM in Utah, Brandon Sparks, talked a lot about development. It was a word he used over and over again. And you can develop players, but unfortunately, you can't develop size. So you go and pick a lock. You can't teach height, as they say, and this is a big, powerful young man.